back to my channel. My name is Abigail B and this is my platform. I love interior design. I'm actually an interior designer and stylist, and yeah, this platform is all about how I show you how to optimize your space to meet its full potential. I also do lifestyle content as well, so you see my life as an interior designer plus many more hats that I wear. So yeah, if you love that type of things, you love home and lifestyle content, then this is the page for you. Please do not forget to subscribe, press that like button and comment down below. Thank you very much in advance for watching this video. Now I'm trying to smile a lot because my face, if I don't smile intentionally, then I look very sad. I've just got a very sad kind of, I don't want to mention the word, but that kind of face. And today we are talking about emotions. We are talking about how your decor can evoke various types of emotions. Particularly, I want us to be positive and defer from the negative. I'm going to teach you how you can make your home make you feel happy. Yeah, so relieving those chemicals in your brain, all you know, the dopamine, the serotonin, all of those things that help you to feel relaxed and positive vibes. This is what we're all about. I'm going to teach you how you can do that in your space. Now, the things you want to avoid particularly is what things make you feel sad. Now, let's go into the first part. Now, colors. Believe it or not, colors are very important. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Now, even though textbooks will say, you know, when we're talking about design principles, there's certain colors that they tell you to avoid for certain things and so on and so forth. Yes, that's very important. But however, I feel like you also need to test it for yourself. We are all individuals. We are all very different. We don't think and do things the same. Now, what may be good for someone may not be good for you. Now, textbooks say that the color blue, for example, is a very calming color and is really good for bedrooms. Okay, albeit I picked this color blue. It was like a navy rich blue and I put it in my living room, and when I first had it, it was very electric and it gave me that kind of energetic vibe. It made me feel quite quirky because it was different. And then I don't know what happened, that switch happened and it actually made me feel really sad. And I just walked into my living room and I just felt like very I don't want to use the word depressed, but it was just very suppressive. I just felt like something wasn't right in my space. I was just so eager to leave the room and I didn't know what it was until I realized that is the wall. The blue wall is evoking those emotions for me of sadness. And in the flip side of it, blue does correlate to making you feel sad. It does bring on those emotions. So I was like, nah, this has to go. This has to go. I was thinking of doing it white or cream, like a bright color, and I'll come to that in a minute. But you know me, I just like varieties. I just want something bold and very, that gives me energy. That gives me kind of like innovation. So for me, that was important. So I went for black. And although you may be thinking, black, that's even worse, it's gonna make you feel more depressed. No, for me, it was giving me regal. It was giving me bougie, especially against with the gold and those type of aesthetics. I had to do what was best for me, and yeah, it really did give me those emotions of just feeling very creative and like pride and just luxurious. Like, yeah, I really love the color black, so it was a given, and yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, colors are very important. If you want a space that is, as I said, going to give you some kind of energy, going to keep you moving, then go for bright colors and go for like yellows, your mustards, bright colors, pink. Those kind of colors really do give those vibes of like just feeling very energized as I'm moving around like this. Those colors do that. So it depends what space you want to do. I wouldn't advise to put those colors in your bedroom because you want your bedroom to be a space where it's just very zen and relaxed. So if it is your bedroom or those type of rooms, or a space that you want to feel quite relaxed and zen, then maybe go for like greens. You know, green is quite a calming color, and the shade is very important as well. So you want to go for like a very kind of light, subdued type of shade of green. You know, think about the hues and the saturations in the color as well, because the more saturated it is, the darker it is, it's more better suited for like living rooms and stuff like that. But for your bedroom, you want to go on the other side and just bring the hues down, but add a bit more white to it, so it's calm and relaxing. That's just one example of colors, and there's plenty more. I will show you examples as well of like if you want to use colors in your rooms, which ones you particularly best go for. But I can't stress enough how colors are just so important. The next thing you want to think about that's really going to elevate your space and make you feel very happy and joy and pride is lighting. I can't stress enough. Do you know how important lighting is? Now, if you have a room that's not very well lit, you don't have really good windows in there, I would say if you can, try and invest in maybe seeing if you can make the windows bigger. It really does enhance the space. Like, you can see everything that's happening in the room, and it just makes you feel very delighted and very quite upbeat as well, because and it makes you feel refreshed, it makes you feel rejuvenated as well. You know, we're using those words because that is what it really does. So if you don't have a very well lit room and you're not able to do any renovations to kind of open the space and bring more light in, then pay particular attention to your artificial lighting, which is the lighting we have above and lamps and so forth. I would say if you're going for a modern type of style, go for spotlights in particularly. Or if you don't have lighting that distributes well, when you're buying a bulb, see that it distributes quite further out, and don't just stick there. Like, get lamps, get wall sconces, like just bring light into the space, and I'm telling you, it really does make a difference to your emotions. But the chemical hormones that we have in our body that brings happiness, which is dopamine, which is the reward chemical reaction, oxytocin, which is the love hormone, endorphins, which is the painkiller, and serotonin, which is the mood stabilizer. Now, all of those things, we can bring those emotions from our decor, believe it or not. So there's certain things that we'll have in our home that will bring on these feelings. Let's talk about like dopamine. Dopamine is anything that just brings you joy and happiness. And I recently did a reel on my Instagram page about what brings you joy in your house. It can literally be anything that's important to you, anything that you look at and you smile. It can be flowers, you know, so look around your home. Is there anything colourful in there that just brings you that little bit of happiness? Have you got flowers? Maybe some people, I know they like going for dried flowers, but maybe that's not the right thing to do, because dried flowers, there's no life in it, so it kind of looks like it's dead, and death, obviously, is a sad thing, and we don't want that kind of memory around there. So even you can see behind me, I have dried flowers, but in my room, believe it or not, I do have color as well. So it kind of balanced that out. So just look around and see things. There might be like a vase or a piece of artwork that just brings those feelings. So again, look around. If you don't have any artwork in your home, I would really encourage that you do that, and make it colorful if your room is quite minimal and there's nothing much to it. Bring the statement in your artwork and bring that happiness to you. Like, you just want to walk in your room and just smile and feel like, yes, this is my home, I'm so happy, and this is nice. The next thing also, which brings on the next thing as part of the next thing that also makes you feel quite lively and happy in your home, I've just literally touched on it a little bit, but that is plants. Bring something that's alive into your space to you. So plants, I can't stress enough. Like, if possible, try and go for real plants. Like, look around your house again. Do you have plants? Do you have real plants in there? If you don't, it's time for you to go out and go buy plants, even if it's small. For one, I'm not very good at looking after plants, so I raise my hands up, but just start off with something small first, and just being able to look after something and nurture it is so curative. So there's a difference between creative and curative. Curative is the sense of curing, and that's what we're trying to do here. And plants and live things, you can have like a fish bowl, I mean like a really large like fish aquarium, I would not look after it very well, I'm not even gonna lie. But if I had that kind of house, I will have someone to come in and look after my fishes. But yeah, it's definitely the one. I'm telling you, it really does do a lot when you're just seeing that. And if you don't have anything that's moving, then you can have movement within your textures. Now, I always stress about how important textures are. So you can have like a textured wall, or like if it's decor pieces, have texture in it. Don't just have everything that's smooth and shiny, because it just does something to you. I don't know what it is. It's not interesting to look at. And it just doesn't bring you that vibe of some creativity. It doesn't allow your mind to be thinking or doing things or just looking at it. Anything that brings your mind to be exercising it already is doing something for you. It's bringing you interest, it's bringing you some excitement. So, and that is a lot in the texture. Another point you want to think about in terms of making your space and make you feel happy is some memorabilia. Now, although I always talk about, things looking aesthetically pleasing, things looking intentional, there's also a valid thing that you need to think about, that things have to be personal to you. So what is in your space that's personal to you? Either it can be something that you have DIY'd and made yourself, or it could be something that has been given to you from a family member. It can be family portraits. It can be just literally, it can be anything, but it has to be something that's very, very personal. This memorabilia is something that you're going to look at and that brings you happiness. It brings you a sense of belonging. It gives you a sense of feeling content and safe in your space. And that is what makes your decor very personalized to you as well. If you walk into someone's home and it looks like a show home, it doesn't give you the sense that someone's living there. It doesn't give you any kind of those feelings, of those intimate feelings. And we can even touch on the point of the oxytocin, because it does that. It does make you feel like, you're in your home and you feel loved. You love your home. You have this connection, this relationship with your home. And if it looks too copy and paste, as in you're following trends, or you've literally done something that someone else has and it's just not personal to you, it doesn't give you that sense. And I'm stressing this enough, like memorabilia, something in your home that's personal is so important. So please do that, and you will see the difference in doing that as well. And last and not least, I really stress about this in so many videos, but it's about decluttering as well. Because if you walk into a space and you feel very claustrophobic, there's things everywhere, you don't know whether to sit down, especially, this is a sign as well. If you have a guest, because come on, we all did this. If you have a guest and they sit at the edge of your sofa, that is a sign. That's a non-verbal cue that they don't feel comfortable in your home, and more so that your home is messy. So messy, the fact that they don't want to put their whole body on your seat. So be very observant as well how your guests are kind of being in your home as well, because it really does tell signs. It really does. If you offer them a drink and they say, no, I'm okay, thank you. You wonder why. There could be various reasons in terms of taking a drink, but anyway, we're digressing here. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, we don't want mess, because you will feel like that as well. You won't feel comfortable. Like, you want to come back home from a stressful day at work, sit in your couch, feel relaxed, feel the Zen vibes, and you're not going to get that if you're sitting and then you're looking at clutter in the backgrounds. People like us that have children, you have to constantly clean. Like, that's just how it is. You have to keep cleaning. But if you have a space that's decluttered, functional and organized, the cleaning will not be as much. The toys, you just have to pick it up and just put it in a basket or a box, keep it away. Things like that just make the space looking very functional, just allows the cleaning to be less of a massive chore, and you can get back into really enjoying your space. So yeah, look around your home again, reorganize it, get rid of things, have good lighting, choose a color that's going to evoke the feelings that you want to feel when you walk in your room. Think about all those chemical reactions in your brain that bring the happiness, the dopamine, all of those things, and look around. What gives you that? what brings you joy in your home, what makes you feel happy. If you've done all the things that I've mentioned and you still don't feel happy in your home, then I think there may be another issue that you probably need to address. However, I am happy to extend this video and do more and talk a bit more into detail about certain things that really suppress your feelings, certain things that make you feel sad. And if you like that and you enjoyed this video as well, please comment below. Comment, let me know, and I will do more. Like this video, follow, and please subscribe. I'm also on other platforms, Instagram, follow me there as well, and TikTok, it's Abigail B, I'm there as well. So yeah, please follow me on all these journeys because I do daily tips on how to really enhance and optimize your space, and I have lifestyle there as well, because styling also extends onto fashion and lifestyle. It's all about being aesthetically pleasing in everything that we do. So that's my vibe. So yeah, if you like that and you enjoyed this video, as I said, subscribe, and I will see you in another video.